Hi guys, and welcome back to part 2, Michelle Flawless on door closers. So the last part 1, we were talking about this Britain door closer. If you haven't watched part 1 already, go and watch part 1 because there's no point in watching part 2 otherwise. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like EastEnders. Watch part 1 first, then part 2 second. So, we've already explained what the Britain 2004 door closer does. This is the shell. Now what happens with this is you put that on the door like so, like that. Now if you want to cover this bit up, you don't have to. It's optional. It comes with a shell, as you can see. Right? Bit dirty, just needs a bit of a clean. But that literally goes over the top of that. Doesn't go around that way. Right? You have to match it where the hole is. Right? So you put it around that way like that. There we go. And then it goes into place like so. But unfortunately, there's a screw. Oh, there we go. So it goes on like that. How nice does that look? Oh, hang on. The screw's in the fucking way. Some builders left the screw in it. There we are. Right, took it out. There we go. Let's just secure the shell on just so you guys can see what it looks like when the shell's on. Oh, bollocks, I lost the fucking washer nut thing. Hang on. Trying to do two things there at once. Right. There we go. Right. That's how it looks, guys, with the shell on. How nice does that look? That's the side view. That's the front view. That's what it looks like when it's on the top of the door. And then see this bit here? This comes with it. This is like the little cap. So this screws off here, right? So you can pull that bit off. And it's a little cap there. The last door closer that I had, I don't know who the fuck did it, but I've chucked it out. Someone put some fucking cocaine not cocaine, some coke in this part of the fucking thingy. I soon chucked that out. I've done drugs in the past, never again, thank you very much. So yeah. I told the builder, I was like, thank you mate for sending me half a fucking gram of cocaine. So I chucked it out now, went down the toilet, I was like, I'm not fucking having that, no thank you. So yeah, someone obviously put some coke in this and then put it back on the door closer. Because police aren't going to check there, are they? Do you know what I mean? Clever, but naughty. Right, so Britain 2004 door closer. There we go. Sideways, back way. There you go. How you would put hydraulic in this if it broke is you take the number 1 and number 2 screw out very carefully if it does come out, and then you just get an oiling can, and then you just put the oil inside the door closer. Don't put petrol in it because it's not a fucking car. Just put hydraulic oil. That's what you just need, and it'll work again. It'll be fine. These can last for about 10 years if they're well looked after, if they're maintained and people don't force the door. The problem is with door closers, you get a lot of spastics out there that when the door closers are fitted to the door, people will shut the door. So unfortunately, if I was to keep closing this door all the time naturally by myself, it would break the door closer. The force of me shutting the door normally would be enough to break the door closer. So just don't bother. They're called door closers for a reason. And they close the door in case of a fire. And they close the door very well. So yeah, that is the Britain door closer, guys. Doing well so far, aren't I? Explaining all of this to you guys. If you're enjoying this video, please give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, I should be making some more. So, okay. This is an amazing door closer. Got this a few months ago. Came off eBay. So this is a Rutland door closer. Now you will mostly find these in businesses, hotels, you name it. And I'll tell you what guys, these are fantastic. So the shell on the front here, this silver shell is optional. You don't have to have that. When I bought it off eBay, I wanted that with it. So you know, I've got a guy that I buy them off regular on eBay and he's a builder. And he asked me what ones I wanted. I told him what ones I wanted and he sent me them. I know when they're coming in the post because the fucking box weighs an absolute ton. But yeah, so here we are. 2 seconds. Oh! get the shell off. So that's the shell, right? You don't need to have that on. I'm going to show you something, guys, which you'd be rather surprised about, okay? So instead of having the shell on, what you can do is you can actually have, oh, 2 seconds, guys. Got some other one trying to get in. Come in. Just let somebody else in. I got a new job, security man. Right, so we were talking about the Rutland door closer. Now, I tell you what, guys, this is the bee's bollocks of door closers. Absolutely fantastic, amazing at closing the door, amazing at closing speeds of the door. This one would move a door far quicker than you could ever imagine. This is 10 times better than this Henderson Hardware one. I'll tell you why. So first off, very modern. The build is lovely on the side. Here you've got spring tension, so you can either alter it so it's fast or slow on the door. Sorry, so the tension on the door is strong when you push it open, or weak depending on what you want it on. You either want it on just done an alpha bar farters. Oh well. So yeah, you can either have the door really strong when you push the door open, or you can have it weak. Do you know what I mean? So let's turn it round now. And here is the front. So you ready, guys? So here you've got closing speed. You've got closing speed there. Let me just show you when the camera wants to focus. Closing speed. You've got latching speed. And there you've got delayed action. Now, this is absolutely fucking marvellous, right? Delayed action, let me explain that. So if you've got a hospital door, say for argument's sake, and there's emergencies coming through, what will happen is the door will stay open a bit like how my door is behind, but it will stay open to a certain amount of time, so you can alter it so it stays like that and the door goes slowly, slightly like that. But then if you alter it a bit more, it'll go like that, then go on to the closing speed, then it will go on to the latching speed. So it's clever. It's a new thing they've decided to add to a door closer. Absolutely fantastic. These are quite expensive, believe it or not. One of these will set you back about £128. Yeah, quite expensive. I've got, how many of these have I got? Fucking hell, lost count. I've got 52, yeah, 52 different ones of these. Kind of similar, but all different ones. So yeah, 52. Some of them are black, some of them are silver. So yeah, here, delayed action, closing, you've got action there. So let me show you this one in action, guys. Oh, it's strong. Too strong. I don't like it when they're strong. Oh, yeah, you can tell when this was on the door previously, when this one has come from wherever it's been. I think it's from, the guy said to me when I bought it, this one came from an office block. So yeah, I can obviously tell it's been on a security door or something because it's fucking strong. There we go. Right, so it's open now. As you can see, it's going very slow. That's the delayed action there, guys. Can you see that? Barely moving. Yeah? Then what will happen is in a minute, it will come off the delayed bit and it'll either go, it'll go fast. Give it a minute. Oh, here we go. It's starting to speed up a bit now. See that slightly? There we go. It's now coming off the delayed action, guys. Watch. Can feel it speeding up. Here we go. Hold it that way, guys, so you can just see the arm moving. Whatever you do, guys, be careful, because these are dangerous, these door closers. If you get your hand caught there, it will take your fucking hand off. Here we go. Ah, see it? Came off, delay, action there. There we go. Speeding up slightly. There we go. And then to the front, it'll have a bit of a latch action. Watch. There we go. Whoa. Did you see that? Like a gun. Yeah. So, a very good door closer, guys. Amazing piece of kit. Now, with these metal arms, unfortunately, if your door didn't squeak before, let me tell you something. With these, your door is going to squeak like there's no tomorrow. I recently put one of these on my bathroom door and I had to take it off because the squeaking was unbearable. It was just like, each time I opened the door, right? It would just fucking sound like, just like a mouse all the time. And it's caused by this, believe it or not. It's the metal that is rubbing against the actual arm. Hear it? There you go, listen. Yeah. So yeah, very strong, very robust. I'll be honest with you. These arms can still break, a bit like the Dormer one. Kind of similar design here. Let me show you. Very modern. I do like the modern designs, but the more modern you go, the easier they break. So as you can see how that's fitted to the arm. See that there? There you go. Point proven. So that was the Rutland, guys. Very nice finish. Highly recommend these. Oh, sorry, forgot to talk about this. So this is back check. So what that does, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 options on this, guys. Absolutely fantastic. 4 options. So you've got your closing speed, you've got delayed action, you've got action, closing speed, delayed action, and here you've got back check. Now back check, I've already explained it, so I'll tell you one last time. So basically, when you open the door, what will happen is, if a wall was there and you didn't want the wall to get damaged, there's an automatic thing inside the door closer that kicks in, and as you push the door so far back, it feels like a massive cushion that the door is opening out onto a cushion. How clever is that? Now, if you increase that effect, the door will still open, but not as far, and it'll feel like there's something stopping the door from opening, but it's fine, don't panic. That's part of this door closer doing its work, right? It's part of the cushioning system. So it's called back check for a reason. If you don't want any back check on, you simply see this back check here, screw here, you screw it outwards and the back check is gone and the door will open wide open. You can even have the back check, so if you alter it so much, the door won't open 360 degrees, it will only open halfway. Depends how much you want the back check on. Really clever. And then also what I found with, if you alter the back check, you also alter the delayed action. So it's pretty nifty, really. If you want the door, say for argument's sake, to stop there once you've got the cushion on, right? So with the back check on, the door's not going to open as far as that. The door will open just here. And then the original settings from what you had with the door closed and what you chose, how you wanted to open and close the door, it would start from here instead of all the way back there. Do you know what I mean? So it's very clever. It's been designed so you can alter each stage how the door closes. Whereas with this one, you can't do that. Oh, nearly whacked myself in the eye then. Yeah, with this one, Henderson Hardware, you can't do that. So look how nice this is. Here's the shell, comes with it. This is a silver one, I believe. Brass, silver, or aluminium, whatever I want to call it. Very strong. You've got 2 things inside there. And that basically goes on like that. Could this one go on that one? I don't know. I've never tried it. Shall we have a look? Possibly. It fits all. So I don't want to see the ugly body of that. Oh yeah, you could. But it's not meant for that, and it's not made for that particular door closer, so I wouldn't particularly go for it. Right, so let's pick this door closer back up and let's put it on the Rutland. There we go. There we go. So we put that on. Oh, she's a bit rusty, and we'll have to clean this one up. When this guy bought these to mine from fucking Gumtree, he bought them on his lorry, and most of them had rust on them. So I've been the last week just scrubbing them up, and I put them all in my bath. And I was giving them a good wash a few nights ago. I was like, my little babies. I know what I'll be kissing soon. It won't be door closers. It'll be my 3 chihuahuas. After Christmas, I'm going to get some chihuahuas. Yeah. Oh, no, not. Is it Chihuahua or Pomeranian? I haven't decided yet. Probably Chihuahua. There we are. Right. There we go, guys. Ta-da. Look how nice that looks. Philip Wayne, don't you want that on your door? Huh? How nice does that look? That is amazing. Once this is cleaned, once that is polished up, guys, and that is on a door, it makes the door, it makes, like, this will increase the value of your property, right? Say, for argument's sake, you've got a shitty door, but it closes still, and you put a door closer on it. You are increasing the value of your property. So, Philip Wayne, my dad, put door closers on your door. Put a door closer on your front door or your porch door. I'll come and fit it for free. So, yeah, look at that. Apparently, my dad told me ages ago, when I was younger, he had to fit some for work. And because I used to collect them and I fitted them, he knew how to put them on the door. So, yeah. Dad, if you get any door closers, can you send them to me, please? I'll give you my email. Thank you. But, yeah, we'll just see that again, guys, how it works. So, there you go, guys. Oh, nearly whacked me in the jaw. So, Rutland door closer there. I'll just show you the different comparisons. That's the Rutland there, guys. Tell me what one you like. That's the Rutland. That's the Henderson Hardware. And this is the Dormer. Out of all 3 of them, I don't like the Henderson Hardware. I love the Rutland. It's so beautiful to look at. I love the Dormer one because it's got a plastic shell wherever I've put that. It's somewhere over the rainbow. But yeah. So, that was the Britain I've shown you. That was the Dormer I've shown you. That was the Henderson Hardware one I've shown you in part 1. If you haven't watched that, please go and watch that already. Move that out of the way. We've got house inspection tomorrow. So they're coming to see how clean my flat is. My house is immaculate. So yeah, I've got to do another house tour soon, guys, because Michelle has got a lot more things than I had previously. So yeah, just got to get myself a TV before Christmas or after Christmas. And lots more things for my living room because it's a bit of an empty shell at the moment. But we all start from somewhere in life. Right, so that was that one. Here we are, guys. Next one. Oh, God, this one weighs an absolute ton. Where's the thingy bob gone from it? Oh, well, I'll find it in a moment. So this is an electric Britain door closer. One of these will set you back a lot of money. These are £238 each. Now, I do like it, but I think you're being ripped off, and I'll tell you why. So what they've done basically is they've put your bog standard door closer just in a massive great big huge shell, and they're ripping you off, guys. So I'll show you why. You ready? You're paying for this. This is the small door closer. Look at that. Look at the cheek. Look at the audacity. What they do, hey, manufacturers. So what they've done is they've put a normal door closer into a great big huge fucking metal surround with an electromagnetic motor on it. See that there? This basically goes into your mains, and what will happen is when the door is held open for a fire, there is a metal catch here. Let me show you what happens. It's quite clever, really. So see this bit here? Let me show you from the side view. This bit here, okay, is very strong, and this is like a lock, okay? So what will happen is when the door is open like this, right, and there was a fire, yeah, it strikes, let me show you, it strikes there, can you see that there? It strikes this locking mechanism, which is there, yeah, and this bit stays all the way up, and it's this electromagnetic motor, the other side, keeps that in place, right? So it keeps the door open, right? Now if there's a fire, it would make this electromagnetic lock here go inwards, and then the door would close automatically. Clever, but a lot of money, and quite ugly, to be fair, Britain. Quite ugly. I mean, not ugly when you've got the front of it on. The front of it on is a bit rusted at the moment. Come from Builder's Scrapyard. I got charged, how much did he charge me for this one? Well, it came in the bucket of 30 I got, and he charged me £28 for this one. But it is nice, just needs a good clean. So yeah, that goes on this way, like so. And if you're watching this video and you don't like me, please fuck off and get off my YouTube channel, because I really don't give a shit if you don't like me or not. I block a lot of trolls and haters, so don't bother. If you don't like my content, don't watch me. Sorry guys, that has to be said, but Michelle's been getting lots of hate recently because she had somebody charged. Anyways, we won't go into that, that's the past. Right, anyways, so look at this guys. Great big huge fucking thing. Will take up a lot of space on the door. Yeah. An absolute monstrosity of a door closer. Yes, very fluent opening the door, not gonna lie, but it just looks ugly. Tell me what you think, guys. There is a black bit that goes on it. I'll show it in a second. It actually covers this bit up here, and it says Britain, whatever it is. I'll go and get it in a minute when I can find it. But yeah, it goes there. But a very big electromagnetic door closer. And you're just being ripped off. You really are. You're being ripped off. It's a good door closer. You're paying mostly for this great big huge steel plate it's on. I mean, if that's not going to damage your door, guys, I don't know what is. Okay. So you're going to have to put this up on the door, and it's going to have to take 1, 2. Hang on. Let's just see. Oh, the arm comes off as well. I'll show that in a minute. Let's take the shell back off. So in order to fit this to the door, guys, I hate to say it, you have to take the door closer off here. Now, the door closer, it's actually quite clever. The door closer is actually screwed in using these riveted metal screws here, and it holds itself onto the bracket here. So there's one that side, and there's one this side as well, right? Quite clever. Oh, hello, camera, you woke up. That was a bit strange then. What did you do that for, cunt? Scared me. Should we do it again? Oh, we're coming to the frame. Why is it doing that? Oh, God. Hang on, guys. Don't want it to be auto. That was scary. Oh, you can see me a bit better now. Hello. I lit up that fucking Christmas tree. Hello, that's better. It was on auto, that's why. For the fucking ghost. Should we do that song? Fiona, what's that behind you? I know, it's my door. But it looks like what? Is that a ghost behind you? But it looks like one. Oh my God, Fiona, is that a ghost behind you? No, it's my daughter. What the fuck is that? I love that on TikTok, it's fucking amazing. Right, sorry, it went off key then, never mind. Right, so that is the electromagnetic motor, guys. This bit here opens and closes. My dad will know what that is because he's a builder, electrician. But yeah, I think that's some kind of relay that tells the door closer to stay open, the arm, right? And then when it senses, when the fire alarms go off and it goes beep, 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 this bit releases and then the door closes. So yeah. Oh, you can see me better now, can't you? All lit up like a fucking Christmas tree. Right, so let's put the shell back on here. Goes on there like that. Yeah, but in order to put, obviously, the door closer on the door, you're going to have to, let me show you here, because I haven't told you yet, sorry. So you're going to say, how the fuck can you put that on the door? So you have to take the main door closer off the actual holding bracket, and then see these screws here behind the actual door closer, which is there. You would basically screw the template up of the door closer, which is this great big huge fucking metal steel thing. Then you put the door closer on it. Then you put the arm on it. A lot to do just to fit a door closer. Come on. Silly. So yeah. If you're a professional door closer fitter like I am, then you know what you're doing. Right. Let me explain the arm. So the arm is very strong, very robust. This is not going to break. This is the locking plate mechanism thing I've just told you about, which strikes this bit here. So when there's a fire and the door stays open, this bit here, the electromagnetic thing kicks in, holds the door open, but when there's a fire, it goes like that. It's an electromagnetic lock, basically. That's what that is. Quite clever if you think about it. This bit here is the arm. Now, the reason why that is so long is because, say for argument's sake, you had this on the door, right? And you had it on the door so far down, but to the point where, say for argument's sake, you know, you didn't want this part to hit the top of the door. It's quite self-explanatory. They've allowed you to have this much extra leeway with the arm. So you could literally, guys, theoretically, with the screw I've got in my bowl somewhere, in my toolbox, you literally screw it in there. And then what will happen is the arm will stay up like that, guys, so far, and it will overcome the top of the door. Or say for argument's sake, you've got a bit of a tricky situation where it's hard to put on the door, then you'll be able to do so. So that's why it's like that. So you've got that much leeway to play with, whether you've got a door jamb that's kind of fitted dodgy, or the door is like a church door. I've seen these fitted to a church door recently, right? And they've done something really clever. Let me tell you what they've done. So, not this particular door closer, because it's an electric one. They've taken the door closer like this, which is really clever, right? And you know, like the church doors, like a church door, which is quite curved, right? You never thought you would have been able to put a door closer on it, right? But they can. What they've done is they made a bracket, guys, a bit like the bracket is like this one, right? They made a straight metal bracket and literally put it on the church door. I've seen it recently. I have to go and record it in Edinburgh when I see it again. It's quite clever what they've done. They had to cut half the curve, the chunk away, but they had it so it was straight like that, and it would close the church door. Amazing. But instead of them having to do that, because the door is at an angle on the church door like that, on the curve, they could have easily put a door closer like that on the church door, on a curved door, and it would still work. It doesn't have to be straight like that for it to work. So next time, guys out there, if you want to put this on a church door, it doesn't have to be like that. Go with how the door's going. So just because you've got a church door doing like that on the side on the curve, it will still work. You can even put a door closer on sideways or upside down, it will still work. So don't think just because it's got to go on a church door and you've got a curved door, you have to have the door closer straight, because you don't have to at all. See? Michelle Flawless, the door closer doctor here, she knows what she's talking about. Oh dear, look at that, it's all got fucking scratched up from transport. Thank you. I'll have to send him a message on Gumtree. I'm like, stop sending me ones but damaged, cunt. Anyways, so that was the Rutland door closer, guys. Oh shit, I've gone back to that one by accident, didn't mean to. That was the Britain door closer here. Massive, great big huge thing. Quite ugly, if you look at it, to be fair. Would you want that on your door? Bit ugly, to be fair. Unless you put the shell on, which is this bit here. Let me show you. There we go. Hey presto. So it's on there. And I've got 7 of these. 7. Yeah, I could be a millionaire. They cost a lot of money, but I've been buying these as and when I can afford it, basically. But yeah, so there's that one. Right. Let's show you my next one, guys. Okay, I'm going to quickly talk over this one because I've already explained what Britons do. So this is a Britain one. I've already explained what it does. This one's got a bit rusty from in the rain. So I've already been outside. I got told this one come from a multi-storey office block, and it was quite busy apparently, but they had it on the outside of the building and the rain has got it. Don't ever put door closers outside. They are crying in the rain. They feel your pain, bruv. Look at that. You damaged the door closer. Yeah, so this one would look lovely on my mum's conservatory door, or a kitchen door, or my mum's in a pantry door. Mum, put that. Let me put that on your door. It's going to look lovely. It's going to increase the property. Like, put it this way: if my parents had door closers on most of their doors in the house, the value of the property will go up. Yeah, because you're putting value to your property, believe it or not, with door closers you are, and it looks fantastic. Just don't break them and don't force the door closed. You'll be fine. So yeah, is this one stronger than the other one? No, it's not. Nice and easy to open. A lovely gold shell there. I have to get some more gold ones. Fucking love it. Look like LG, look. Bling bling, bruv. So yeah, let's just open this one, guys. Go show you what it does. Here. Aha, caught my finger then. So it opens like so. Here we go. How nice is that? That is a perfect closing speed. That was obviously on the door previous to how somebody else has altered it, but it just looks fucking fantastic, bruv. Really does, look. Amazing. That little bit you saw at the end, guys, was the latch action. Let's decrease that. So I got door closers poking me up my arse. So let's just close. Let's just do the open speed on this one. There we go. Oh, all my trousers are dirty and they're clean on. Fuck's sake, cunt. Here we are. Now I've just altered it, guys, and it doesn't have any latch action now, look. Nice and slow. Or you can even have it so there is no latch action at all, and it shuts the door even slower. I'll show you, look, watch. Watch the magic. Clever pieces of technology, hey? There we go. Shuttered even slower. Shuttered! It's shuttered even slower. I think I'm going to die. No, okay. It's shuttered even quicker. Does that make sense? No, not sure. Right, but yeah, this is the part it goes on, guys, which is the door. And as you can see, that's your door. So my arm is the door, yeah? And that's when the body turns. So clever. Really clever. So that's the Britain one. 2003. So we had a Britain 2003. What's the difference from the Britain 2003? Let me show these two together, guys, because these two together look fucking fantastic. When the builder showed me in the bucket and he come to my house, I was like, oh my god! Couldn't wait to get out the bucket. It was like fucking Christmas, it really was. Right, here we are. Look how nice they look. Mum, what one do you like? Do you like the gold one? Or do you like this one? I like the gold one. Gold one's nice. I keep the gold one for my mum and dad, Philip, if they ever talk to me, and Diane, that's your one. Just stick that one there. There we go. Right, next door closer. We have a Narone door closer. Oh, quite heavy. This is kind of similar to a Britain one, but with this one, you've got more spring tension, back check, everything is torque, so it's vandal proof as well. Oh, let's take the shell off. There we go. Right, so this is made by a company called Arone. Let's take the shell off. There we go. That's made by a company called Arone. I don't really like this design because you can't like tell what are the latching and closing regulators. Doesn't really tell you. But you've got two on the bottom, so that's, I know what that is. So that's back check, and that one there is delayed action. And then on the side, there we go. Number 1 is closing speed, and number 2 is latching speed. So yeah, very well built. Let's just try and, yeah, this one's slightly broken. You can tell when people force the door closers, because when you move the arm is meant to move nice and fluently. But this one, it's not. It's like, let me show you. It's kind of going bump, 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 bump. I can actually feel the cogs. Yeah, some twats have deliberately broken this one. Lovely. Let the door close by itself. Fuck's sake. Here we go. Very nice indeed. I do like it, but the problem is you've got to have torque. And the reason why it's torque is because it's vandal proof, supposed to be. And you can't alter it. So it's like security proof as well. You can't alter it unless you've got a torque set, basically. So really clever, really good. What one do I like about this one? It's nice. It's good. Yeah, happy with it. Closes the door. Does what I need it to do. I've tested it on my door, my bedroom door. Amazing how it handles the door. Very good. Would highly recommend it. Just a different design. A tubular design on this one. Very nice indeed. That's the cap. We'll put the cap back on. You have the cap, so it looks like that. Put the shell on like that, and it looks like that on the door. This one was at the bottom of the bucket. Like when I went to the bucket not last week, 2 weeks ago, and I get the door closes out of the bucket, I was like, oh, I want that one. Yeah. Guy was like, why are you so excited for door closers? I was like, because I collect them, mate, that's why. Right, so here we are, guys. Is that another one? Can't be another Britain one, is it? Oh, we've got 3 Britain ones, didn't realise. 3 Britain ones, okay. So there's another Britain one. So we've got 1 Britain one. Another one, that's the gold one. Oh, shit. They're quite light, but when you've got 3 of them, they're quite heavy. There we go. They look lovely. They really do. Buy yourself one. These are good door closers, honestly. If you don't want all the jargon and you don't want all the hassle, when you're an expert at fitting door closers and you know exactly how they work and stuff, then work yourself up to your own. If you don't know what you're doing with door closers, then stick to Britain's. Britain's are straightforward, easy to fit, close the door lovely in case of a fire, overcome the latch no problem. Whereas with their own, you've got all these other fancy options which you don't really need. You don't need to have delayed action, you don't need cushioning. It's an extra feature that you're paying for hundreds of pounds for no reason, basically. But yeah, very good. Okay, next door closer. This is one of my favourite ones. I got told this came from an old children's hospital. So yeah, when he gave it to me off the truck, he was like, it's quite heavy. So yeah, I've got a different arm for this one because he said the arm was missing with this one. But this is a G's door closer, guys. I'm going to get far more of these. These are just fucking fantastic pieces of kit. It's even got an indicator here. Right, I love this, guys. This is so different. So you've got an indicator here with a little ball in it. Can you see that? And it tells you how strong the spring tension is, so you know. So if you wanted the door to be really strong when you open it, you just use a torque set and you screw this thing, and what happens is that is the spring tension there. It's normally on the side, so it's a bit strange they've got it there, but that's different, I suppose, for G's. I'll show you the difference. So that is the spring tension on the G's. You've got it on the front, but on the Nerone one, you've got it on the side. So yeah, just be careful with these spring tension indicators. They are quite dangerous. I'm not going to lie. If, say for argument's sake, you keep deliberately altering the spring tension and you put it on the door and you can't decide what spring tension you want, then one day the spring is just going to go bang inside or it's just going to break. So yeah, try to avoid even bothering. The spring tension part wouldn't bother. Big door closer. So the reason why this one is so big is so, say for argument's sake, you've got a big fire door and you want to keep the door closed. And this is the perfect door, fuck's sake. This is the perfect door closer for a bigger door, right? I wouldn't really put this on a small door because it would be too much handling for the small door. Do you know what I mean? The door would probably, you know what I mean? But yeah, very nice, guys. Here we are. So it's even marked so you can see, right? So there it's BC, that means back check. So that means, 2 seconds. Yeah, that means how long it will keep the door open for before it slowly goes into the closing phase. Then it shuts. Then it goes into the latch action. That is your closing one, guys, there. That one there. Sorry, my hands are filthy. Each time I play with these door closers, my hands get fucking filthy. I'll have to clean myself and the door closers. Right. I think this is a shell. Is that a shell? No, it's not. Oh my god, I actually thought that was a shell. Okay. No, it's not. I've got the shell for it somewhere. Cool. Right. The only thing I don't like, guys, about the new design is, look what they've done. They have changed the actual spindle to something like this. Now, this is like a corkscrew design here, right? Now, if you see, like, it's like a gear system, right? Bit like how it is inside the door closer. A door closer works by using lots of hydraulic fluid, pistons. There's about 5 different pistons in here, and working against springs and a cog mechanism. That is how a door closer works, right? When I was a child, I had one of these apart in a vise, and I was stupid because you're not supposed to take them apart. But these are like water bombs, right? They are compressed. They are full of liquid, and if you bash one in a vise, the spring tension in here is quite immense. That's why they're metal. That's why they're strong. Do you know what I mean? the spring tension in these, think of it as like a balloon full of pressure, right? If you whack one of these and you put it in a vice and you break it, that spring will just fly out and hit you in the face. And it's exactly what happened to me when I was a child. Not good. Never again. Don't break them. Thanks for watching this part 2, guys. Come back for part 3.